Hey guys, this is What If Does Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content, and today I want to talk about Rouie, the latest addition to the roster in Arena of Valor hero team stuff. She is a quite difficult hero to master because she works quite different than all the other heroes in the game. Meaning she has a lot of utility that she brings to the table, but your team does have to know what she is all about to make the best use of it, and that's gonna show in the video that you're gonna see right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now's your chance to do so. Hit the subscribe button, put on the notification bell so that you see every single time I upload a new video. And if you like what you see, thumbs up, highly appreciated. And always keep in mind, this is the very first game I ever played with her, so it's not the greatest performance that you're gonna see. Welcome to the armory. As you can see, Rouie is a support hero, therefore I picked quite a standard support build, consisting of a little bit damage and a lot of utility. So we have the Tidecaller's Mark to improve the damage capabilities of our AD carry. I've taken the Gilded Greaves for the additional cooldown reduction. I've got Aegis as well as Medallion of Troy. Both work really well in stacking you a little bit up. I've got the Reaper's Tome and the Frosty's Revenge to get some damage as well as some utility, as we will just neglect the healing as well as having this kind of cooldown, like the slow effect from the Frosties. To deal more damage, I've chosen Mage Damage as my Arcana, which means I've got 10 times Violate, I've got 10 times Devour, and I've got 10 times Hex. This is gonna get us 90 ability power, Magic Pierce of 24, we've got Magic Lifesteal, and we've got a 70% cooldown speed reduction, which is fairly nice because we want to spam her first ability as much as possible. And enchantment-wise, I'm going for utility as well as some damage, so we're having the good secret bet for the cooldown reduction. For the ultimate, we're having a little bit of Magic Pierce here as well as the Holy Thunder to increase our damage a little bit further. I'm taking the Arcane Whisper for the cooldown reduction for the talent, and I've got Devour so that we do get some stuff back, health and mana wise, every single time we kill or assist something. So that's the build, and let's see how it's gonna get. The game is fairly long. Here we go with the game. You guys will realize that I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I have played her in the hero trial once, but I'm not a Rouie expert, so things are gonna get a little bit complicated, and especially, and I said it in another video, your team needs to know what you do. For you guys who don't have played Rouie or who haven't played against Rouie so far, quick rundown through the abilities. The first ability is a template that's gonna cause silence every single time a hero enters that stuff. And if you want to reuse it, you can re-click it and you can fire some kind of bolt that is gonna like push away a hero from the Mark of Origin in a certain direction. That's the first ability, your spell 1. Really nice approach here at the beginning from Valheim and I. Your second ability, and that's something that Valheim I think didn't really realize, is an teleport. A teleport that's gonna teleport you back immediately straight into base, and you will, as soon as you enter base, fueled up with full health and full mana. So that's a really nice retreat function if you want to go back and get right back into the game. Like, unfortunately, there is no teleport in this game in terms of a talent. But the cool thing is your ultimate kind of makes up for it, because your ultimate is an ability. If you hit it, every single hero in the entire game on your side of the battlefield can immediately teleport to your point of origin, or the point where you have put down the template for the ultimate. So what you can do is you can send everyone back, and then you can get everyone back with your 2, and then you can immediately teleport them back with your S3, like your ultimate. And that's really, really, really crazy, because you can pull off so many different things. Like, your team is entering a fight,
and everyone is kind of low after you killed 1 or 2 enemies, just get them back with your S2 and then hit your ultimate, and everyone is going back into the fight with full health and full mana. Or if you want to push a certain lane, or if you want to push a certain objective, just put down your ultimate and your whole team can just teleport immediately to that position, and you can try to contest something where you would rather have not numbers. So basically you would be in a team fight 2 against 4 of the enemy, and then you would teleport your team to your point of origin, and you can just attack them with the full team, 5 people, and that's how crazy the ult is. But that's the problem. Like the problem with Rouie is that if you kind of misjudge the situation as the support and you're putting down that portal, it might just be the case that your whole team ports to your position. There's nothing that they can do in this certain sequence or certain situation of the game, and they will give up their positions, and they will just kind of come to your place and make ways or set up openings for the enemies so that they can push towers or something like that. So you have to be really sure and really careful of how you positioning yourself with the ultimate. So that's kind of yeah, I just tried out things here. So now Chi comes in, Tara comes in, and we don't have waves. So this is like a perfect situation or a perfect example of how not to use your ult. I just tried it out to be fair. Like I didn't really know what would happen if I'm putting down that template. So that was just some kind of trial mode. But it means that you as Rouie should have like the best map awareness of everyone in your team, because otherwise you're just gonna be more of a problem than a help to your team. So I'm putting down that kind of portal for Tara so that she could go back if she wants to, but she doesn't really cling to it. Like I think I understood how it worked right now, so I've put it down for Tara, but she does not really feel of going into that portal and getting back with health. I don't know if she wanted to defend the tower with me, or if that was some kind of system that she did not really get. So now we've got everyone here with us. Oh, they can teleport back if they want to. That's something that I didn't really know. But yeah, that's how it works. So as you can see, you're teleporting back immediately, and you're straight up filled with the full health and the full mana. So that's kind of crazy stuff. I'm just happy that they kind of got rid of this. There is an effect that Zip could suck an enemy in, and then he could go. No, not an enemy in. That doesn't work. Okay, there was some kind of abuse in mechanics. I don't know what she does here. There's not that much that I can help. I'm putting down that here, but she has to go out. So I wanted to save Chi, but unfortunately she did not take the approach. And now I'm fighting against 3 different heroes. I'm putting down that portal, but it was a little bit too late. So there is a short delay, of course. Otherwise, it would just be too crazy powerful. So you have to keep that in mind as well. So there is a short delay before you can use it to teleport back. And yeah, I did not really get all the usage that you can have from that crazy stuff that Rouie is gonna throw into the game right now. Like, I think she's quite potent, and if you have a team which understands quite well how it works, you can just rain down havoc. For example, here, that was really nice. Tara goes in, I can heal her up with my ability, and we have just defended the tower with really low health. But then I would have needed someone who's able to put down range damage, because otherwise we're not able to get that team. Putting down everything into the enemy team, setting up some kind of retreat factor for Tara, but she, now she used it. That's all right. Super strong here. Valheim defeats her. That's really good. So this was kind of a good example of how you can make use of it. But now we have to get, I have to get out. Like, this game will be a game where I die a lot because I try out a lot of new things. So Don't be too harsh in the comments, guys. It's just some kind of trial mode, because I think like Hero Trial with Rouie is just one of the strangest things, because you have two abilities that don't really work in trial mode. Like Hero Trial, you're just on your own, so I guess you can't really grasp of what she's capable. But yeah, 8-9, 7 minutes played, and it's gonna take a while until this game will be over, because it's basically a back and forth approach. Like we are doing stuff, then they do stuff, then we do stuff, then they do stuff, and that's the stuff. Like I don't know why she didn't use it. Like there's nothing that she could do bottom wise. Now I have to cope with 3 of them. I mean, your abilities are fine. Like this kind of projectile that she just throws into the enemy is actually quite nice. Chi with really low health. Nothing that I can do to help her here. Now my team needs to go in. Dirac ult. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Like that could have been something that's really threatening. We get the Pura here. That's actually quite nice, but yeah, it takes good positioning, and it takes a lot of game sense and understanding on how everything works to set it up. So I will say that a couple of times more often in that game, because that's just how I felt after rewatching it. Like I don't know, we're not attacking towers, like we're just jumping in and out and in and out and in and out. And that's something as well, like if you I guess if you are in voice chat, that thing is strong as hell, because you can just say, guys, here's a tower, I need someone to come down, and just one person teleports now into the tower to get me some more damage. That would be perfect, because it's just gonna take quite a while. Like we do get the tower, but that could have been a lot easier. Now we could have pushed top even further if I would have had some support. So if you have a good communication within the game, that's cool, but I was just down here with normal people. Like that was a solo queue game, so I guess you can make better use of it if you have a good communication within the team. Defeated, like that was really nice. I'm trying to set up something here by using my ultimate. Even I could teleport to that position. And now I'm putting down that, but I don't really think that my team got what I'm capable of, like what my abilities actually do. So I'm putting it down here. Darcy uses it to fair extent. Like that was actually really nice. Pura tries to get me, and she got me. Oh my goodness. I don't know what they're doing. Like, okay. She's down. She's down. Oh no, he can't. That was quite a move there, like that Valheim. I think the Valheim attacks do us a favor. Quite good hero with Rouie. What you can do, like you can push enemies out of the way, and then you can just stun them with Valheim. I think that's some kind of good mechanics that you can apply here. I don't know what she does there. Like that was just crazy. So we're really trying to fight into the game, but we don't have the range extender. Tara is a threat. Like she's not doing massive damage, but then she's able to deal some damage. And now my ult is way too late. Dirac is just way too strong. Like he's just one of the strongest mages right now, in my opinion. Like I don't take that for granted, but I just played him lately and he was just crazily good. I don't know what she's thinking that she can pull off here. Like she did a good kill, and she might get she will get Dirac, but now she's dead. And whew, that was close. Like that was close to being a triple kill, and that would have been a really good move. Like that trade, 1 for 3, 1 for 2 is another good trade. Like, not to complain about her skills and her kind of sense, because the good thing is the enemy didn't really do anything or any harm at this point of the game. So a sacrificing herself for 2 enemies is actually not that bad. But then her being the jungler, you don't want your jungler to be dead. Like, you want your jungler to contest some of the objectives. You want them to get the Abyssal Dragon. Like, we don't get the Abyssal Dragon here, so that's kind of a bummer. I don't know why I go into that Abyssal Dragon here at this point. But you're not doing that much damage, so you are some kind of utility spaceship. You want to put as much as possible into utility-wise, going down with the ult here, hoping that she comes in, and she comes. So that was good gameplay. We actually make good use of that stuff. And now what would have been possible for me would just to put down my S2 here into the back line, so that our heroes who have already been damaged could go back and come back from the death with ease. But no one uses it. Like, that's really bad. I don't know how I should feel about that. And I don't have sufficient damage to kill either D-Ragnar nor Pura. And as soon as Pura gets her healing ability, everything is set back into normal. My whole team now gathers, which is actually quite nice. Like the stuff or the heroes who are able to do so. So you can use that for ganking jungle, for example. Put it in the enemy jungle and get your jungler a speed boost if you see that the enemy jungle is of rewards. I don't know what that was. I just don't know what that was. You can make good use of it if you put it down and you have a AD carry who's able to use to use this kind of enchantment to come back as soon as he's revived. Like, that would be a cool combo if your ADC was kind of picked by an assassin or something, that you use this kind of stuff. I don't know why I use it here. Like, that was basically just nonsense, because no one of my team is alive. I think I realized that right now, and I'm trying to put the second ability next to Darcy so that he can use it if he wants to use it, because the cooldown is really, really low. But then you can just offer it to teammates. Like, you can't force them to use it, and I don't want to force that. I always have the problem if I play Zip that I have the thing that I don't want to be soaked in, and every single time I do so, or I am soaked in, I'm always really fed up. Like, I don't want that to happen. So I made a call for Darkslayer, and I don't really know if that was a good call. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. Oh, that was bad. That was super bad, because now I'm putting my enemy, like the enemy team, into the position to dark cycle. Oh my god, that was like a misconception at this point. Like, we do get a lot of kills here, or some kills, 2 kills. Okay, I'm full health, so I'm ulting in so that we can kind of try to track them down. But she's defeated, so yeah, that wasn't really that much of a trade-off. Like, the idea behind it was nice, but the execution was super bad. Wrong call in the wrong situation, and that's what I just said at the beginning of the game. Like, my map awareness isn't the best, so that might just not be the hero to go with. And you need to be careful about that kind of projectile that you're throwing into the enemies to push them away, because that might just mean that Darcy doesn't hit with his stuff anymore, and that would be a bummer. Because he's just dealing so much damage, and if you just push them away, he's not able to do so. So I'm trying to open up a gate here for the Darcy. Didn't apply. Oh my god, that was super close. And I'm dying to an owl here. Pure is just super tanky, like that's so brutal. She doubled kills. That's nice. We defeat them, so we kind of... Even if the kills are uneven, they've got 3 more. We're doing a good job on getting objectives and towers. And I think what I'm doing is more confusing to my team than actually helping them. So, I don't know. I think you need a lot of playtime and a lot of practice to actually get the feeling of when to use what ability with Rouie. And as I said, like, I think she's really good if you have a team where the communication is ace, like where everyone is in voice chat and you can tell them, go back right now. Like, should I use my ult? Is everyone ready? And everyone's like, yep, just do it. I don't know if you can use the ultimate twice. Like, if you can port to the point where you put down the template, and then I would send them back with my second ability, and then they might be able to come back with the ultimate again. Not sure about that. I mean, the silence is also quite nice. Like, to have a silence every single time on one of your spells with range and a template. That's actually super, super nice. And I don't know why I'm doing things like that. I don't know why Valheim does things like that. Bummer. Really a bummer. And the damage. The damage is unreal. Darcy damage is unreal. Just unreal. So the call is there, and this is kind of like the one of the first real approaches where I'm able to call everyone in. Valheim gets the teleport and we get Darkslayer, so that's actually quite nice. We got the onslaught on Kira, but she wasn't that good, so I guess that just made sense. I could put down the template right now. I don't know why I'm not doing it. Oh, I thought I might be able to heal it off. Okay, so that was the intention, because otherwise I could have sent Valheim back and then just re-ulted, and everything would just have been a really nice ending. So I'm trying to get everyone back in. I mean, yeah, they get the notification that they can just come and try to fight with me. I don't know what, Tara is like the only person to come and do stuff. Oh my goodness, that will just devastating. So I'm putting it down. Like the positioning was really bad. Like, I just wanted to go back, but then that wasn't the perfect way to do so. Like, I should have waited for the ult to appear. I don't know why. I was kind of late eventually, and I didn't really know what to do. So that's a really bad excuse for kind of wasting my abilities. But now we're doing the approach and everything is looking quite fine. We've got a lot of towers, and so that I think the end is all right, but I don't think I contributed too much. Eventually the silences as well as the pushbacks were the bread and butter of my kit, but yeah, that could have been a lot better executed in hindsight, with me watching the game. But now I know more about what Rouie is capable of, so I can just hope that everything is gonna be better when I am doing it again, and that's game. Finally, at least, like, that would, otherwise that would have been quite a shame. So this was the first Rouie game. I I hope that you guys kind of got something from the video. It's not like a pro guide, but at least you got an impression of what Rouie is capable of and what she can't do if you are not the best player in the world. And yeah, that's all I need to say about it. Subscribe if you haven't, and yeah. And there we go. Battle stats, quick buy, details, best fight participation in the game, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Void of Dusk over and out.